little better crowd tonight, Jim. A little better.
Yeah.
See some kids. I see my kid. 7th grade.
7th grade is
Reading
rolling in.
representing. I think we're going to try to play Friday at halftime.
That's the early game, right? 5:30 on Friday?
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that may be a little bit tougher. Well, that'll be about right. 6:30.
Okay. I think we're live.
Great.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Hawks Field House in Reading, Massachusetts, home of the Reading Rockets. For tonight's Middlesex League game between the Stoneham Spartans and the Reading Rockets. We'll pause here in a moment to listen to our national anthem and pay respects to America and listen to the starting lineups. Randall, what do you think about this matchup today, Reading versus Stoneham?
Yeah, it should be a good one. I mean, Stoneham's coming in 2-5. We've got 3 common opponents: Belmont, Woburn, and Burlington. We beat 2 of the 3. They lost all 3. We're coming in 3-2. So I think this is a game where if we play up to our ability, it should be a Rockets win tonight. We'll see, though, you know.
By the way, I forgot to introduce us. I'm Jim Murphy here with Randall Palm. We have 3 sons combined on the varsity team, and we're here with Wyatt Myers running the camera today. Happy to be here for our second time broadcasting the game, and the best compliment that we could have gotten, somebody said to me, it's better than listening to nobody, which I thought was a pretty good compliment.
Bar is very low. You get to find out the score and how much time is left.
Of course, the voice of Reading basketball, Ace Bryson, and joining him is Jane Bryson, setting the stage for tonight's contest. Looks like we got about 180 people out there watching and listening via the stream. It's a great luxury folks have. Grandma, grandpa, people from across the country that aren't able to make it to Reading can tune in and check out the action. Stoneham players being announced. Here come the Rockets.
Same starting lineup as we've had all season.
5 seniors in the starting lineups for the Rockets. Stoneham combats with a couple of younger players. Okay, we're ready for tip-off here at the Hawks Field House, home of the Reading Rockets. Hey, by the way, great game last week versus Melrose, right? One of the better high school basketballs I've seen. Reading and Melrose went to 3 overtimes before it was settled.
Yeah, tough loss. I think there were some good takeaways from that. Then they rebounded at a good Belmont team who had actually beaten Melrose and won that game, by 5 points. I think it was 5 at the end of it. Guy made a 3-pointer from half court, I think, to make
That's
it
right.
a little bit tighter. But a good rebound. In this game, I'd love to see the defense come out and just be intense. Against Melrose, I think we let them get to their spots. Against Belmont, we did not, and obviously came out with a victory.
Player to watch here, number 10, Jesse Doherty, all-league player from a year ago, approaching the 1,000 scoring mark, 1,000 points in his career, number 10. Luke Benson, 33, James Murphy, number 12, with the ball at the top of the key, looking for Jesse. Jesse with an elbow jumper, he's 1 for 1. Good sign to see Jesse start off hot.
Stoneham's got a bunch of 6'1" kids, a little bit like Burlington. Spread the floor, drive.
Benson and Murphy with good defense. Here comes Doherty with the eyes up, pushing the ball down the field to Beckenhughes. Hayden to Benson. Benson kicks out to Hunter Hayes for 3. No good. Good rebound by Stoneham's Mankey. And a good job by Aiden Beckenhughes with the tie-up. Jump ball goes to Stoneham.
I like the drive, dish, good look.
Colin Farron's a name you've heard from the football field on Thanksgiving Day. Definitely recognize that name. Good-looking athletes out here for Stoneham. Three-pointer, no good. Murphy with the rebound.
Good
Kicks
defense.
to Doherty. A couple of good defensive possessions so far for the Rockets. Jesse looks to Murphy, looks to Benson on the wing. Benson moves the ball to Beckenhughes, drives in. Another jump ball, good defensive play by Stoneham there. Reading will retain the ball out of bounds here with 6:40 left to go. Rockets up 2. Beckenhughes inbounds the ball to Murphy. He's going to make an aggressive move and kick it out to Luke Benson. Another ball fake and heads to the rack for a
Good take.
A drive. Doesn't get the ball to fall, but will go to the line for 2 shots.
Nice to see Luke active. When Luke is active, making cuts, getting open, that changes the whole dynamic. You're going to get what you get from Jesse, from Aiden, from James. If they can get a little more contribution from a couple other guys, Luke specifically, that's when they win ball games.
Benson does a great job of moving the basketball. He swings it. He knows exactly how to keep the ball moving. Like you said, he's a glue guy who makes it all go. James 1 for 2 on his free throws. Rockets up 3-0. Aiden Beckenhughes steals the ball back. Kicks it out to Hayes, who swings it to Doherty. Dragged his feet there on the travel. Good call. Rockets hustle back on defense. Number 3, Matthew Tran, the point guard for Stoneham. Ball's inbounded to Selly. And here comes Tran. A deep three-pointer. Lefty jump shot by Jack Bunnell. Good shot. He's got some range, that kid.
No doubt on that one.
Mankey defending Murphy. Kicks it over to Beckenhughes. They break the pressure and they get in their half-court set here. Aiden looking inside to Luke. Swings the ball to James. He'll try a 3. Just missed. Mankey with the rebound. Here comes Stoneham. Murphy stops the ball. Mankey kicks the ball. Nice ball movement by Stoneham. Good passing there. Good bucket by number 24, Mankey. Jesse Doherty pushing past the pressure. Eyes are up, looking to move the ball. Nice cut by Luke. Over to Murphy. Again, he'll pound his way in. Back to Benson. Really good sharing of the ball down low by Murphy to Benson.
Good little 1-2 play between those two. It's like they've done that before.
Yeah, maybe since they've been in the 3rd grade. This group is a tight group. They've been together for a long, long time. Played a lot of basketball together. Hunter Hayes doing a nice job defending on the perimeter, number 2. Stoneham looking to swing the ball. Boy, 25 Bunnell, he'll look to swing the ball anytime. Murphy with a nice steal. Aiden to look up the field. Nice job with Hunter Hayes running the floor, putting pressure on the Stoneham defense for an easy bucket. Good assist by Aiden.
Aiden's had a couple great games in a row. Nice to see him start to score, take a little bit more on his back out here.
Tran in the lane with the pull-up jumper. In and out. Benson with the rebound. Luke's going to take it up himself, push it ahead to Jesse. Jesse pulls up for three. He got it. Rockets up 10-5 with 4:30 left in the first. Back comes Colin Farron. Drive and dish. Good hands by the Rocket D.
Yeah, nice job transition there. Hunter got behind the defense. The defender had to respect him and fall back and left Jesse open for that nice three.
Rockets will play man-to-man. They have been known to do a little bit of full court pressure too when Coach Morrissey calls on it. Colin for three. Jesse with the long rebound, and here come the Rockets on the run again.
A lot of one and done for Stoneham right now.
Jesse looking to drive, puts it high up off the glass, just missed. Mankey with the rebound, Stoneham back the other way. Farron to the basket, he puts it up and is fouled by Luke Benson.
Good strong move. You go up strong, these refs typically give you the call. You get a little bit off balance, they're not going to give you that. So it's a good strong move.
Senior Colin Farron, number 11, at the line for two. Into the game comes number 5, junior Dylan Posey. Out comes Selly. Farron has one more. He makes the second. Little pressure by Stoneham here. Aiden Beckenhuis, the closest thing the Rockets have to a point guard out there right now, looks to break the double team, gets it over to Murphy. On the attack, kicks out to Benson, who drives. Decent ball movement here. Good job by Dylan Posey getting his hand on that pass.
Yeah, I like to see them when they break that press, the guys to cut to the basket.
Doherty inbounds the ball to Beckenhuis. Benson to Murphy, looking for Jesse. Nice cut by Luke and a kick out to Hunter Hayes for three. Well executed play.
Yep, good luck.
Shot's no good, but that's a shot that Hunter should be taking and will be making before the end of the night. Beckenhuis defending. Murphy on Mankey. Beckenhuis doing a nice job denying Farrell the ball, and here comes Hunter Hayes on the defensive side of the ball. Does a nice job hustling to maintain that possession. Murphy with the jump shot, good. Credit Hunter Hayes with the hustle on that play. Murphy cashes in. Hustle point right there.
Yeah, I think we can switch these guys on defense versus trying to fight over. You're not going to get in too many mismatches.
Oh, nice play by Mankey. Takes it to the basket, high off the glass for two. Again, here comes some pressure by Stone, a little man-to-man pressure, looking to trap Beckenhuis. Beckenhuis moves it up to Benson. He's going to take the ball to the basket and get fouled. Nice aggressive move by Luke.
Aiden's just so smart, you know. He sees the double team, pulls back, goes the other way, hits Luke. Good strong drive, 2 free throws.
Scores 12-8. Rockets are up. 2:46 left in the first. Luke misses his first. Couple of substitutions here for Reading. Number 25, Jack Murphy, in for Hunter Hayes.
You know, last 2 games that we've had guys come off the bench and make big contributions. It'll be interesting to see tonight.
Benson makes
Jack
the second.
or whoever.
Yep, here comes Brian Lynn. Number 24, in for Benson. Murphy's a pretty good matchup here for their point guard, number 3, Tran. They match up in size and athleticism, and Jack can play some good defense. Give Aiden a little break covering the point. Ooh, we know what's going on with Bunnell here.
Yeah, got to get up on him.
Lefty, he's got unlimited range. That's his second long distance 3 of the day. We're going to have to do something about that. Aiden to Lynn, Lynn to Murphy. Back to Beckenhuis, who squares him up. Drives and is physical in the lane with a nice lefty runner by Aiden. Really nice play in the lane. Jack Murphy applying some pressure, and here comes Colin Farron.
Little left jump hook.
Oh, Farron gives it up to Murphy, and here comes Murphy to Murphy. Here comes Jack on the push. He's trying to be aggressive here today. Swings the ball here to big brother James. James goes to the basket. A nice lefty layup and a good first step by the older Murphy, number 12.
Yeah, if James can consistently make that shot, it just opens up a lot because defense really sheds him that way.
Farron at the top of the key looking to make a move on Beckenhuis. Brian Lynn, good defense here. Rebound by Beckenhuis, and the Rockets are on the run. Jesse Doherty out in front of the crowd.
Good take.
A bucket and a foul. Really nice, aggressive left hand. So we've seen 3 left-handed shots. One Beckenhuis, Murphy, and now Doherty. Really nice job by the Rockets to take a 8-point lead here with 1:34 left in the period.
A good strong move by Jesse. Always love seeing him go to the hole strong.
Jesse, of course, playing his college ball at Salve Regina, Division III powerhouse. He's fired up about playing down there next year. Here comes Farron on Beckenhuis. Kicks it over to Tran, who goes on Jack Murphy. And out to number 25 with another deep left-handed three-pointer. This one no good. Rebound goes to Doherty. Some contact there that goes uncalled. My goodness. Okay, at least they gave us the ball back there. That would have been a tough
that
one.
was.
He initially pointed this in Stoneham's direction. Out comes Murphy. In comes 14, sophomore Jake Palm. Give James a rest.
It's interesting. Coach is definitely trying to figure out the lineups. You know, every game's a little bit different. You can see he's still playing around a little bit with what he likes.
One thing's for sure, though, he likes Jesse Doherty
He does.
shooting top of the key three-pointers.
Jack had that.
Little Murph gets a par on it.
Yeah,
Rockets up 23-11. Coach Morrissey has to be happy with this start.
When Jesse gets that little rocker step going, it's lights out.
Beckenhuis defending Farron at the top of the key. Drives, puts one up with the left hand. Doesn't make the shot, but he'll go back to the line for 2.
A lot of left hands today.
It's good.
Today's
Like
left-handed
to see
day.
it. It's fundamental day here at the Hawks Field House. These kids have been taught well.
A lot of points, 23 points. I think that's the most we've had in a quarter that I can remember.
Colin makes his first, making it a 23-12 contest. Just under a minute left. Misses the second. Brian Lynn with the rebound, and here comes Doherty. Waves Jack Murphy down. Eyes are up, and the dribble handoff to Aiden Beckenhuis over to Palm. Palm looking to his boy Murph. Jack looking to be aggressive. A nice cut, nice move, ball fake, and he gets called for the travel. Might have been some contact. Coach Morris, he seems to like his aggressiveness.
A great move, just lost his footing a little bit. Would agree, love seeing him take it to the hole.
Murphy defending Tran. Tran to the basket, a nice block, but he got him with the body here. Tran will go to the line for 2.
Stone definitely takes it to the basket hard.
First shot by Tran is a miss. In comes number 10, Selly. I hope I'm saying that right. Selly, not Chelly. In for Jack Bunnell, the three-point dagger machine. Tran misses the second one. Jesse with the rebound. Here comes Beckenhuis. Coach Morrissey calls out the offensive play, looking for the high screen by Brian Lynn.
Last shot here, 19 seconds. Shot clock's off.
Aiden looking to go one-on-one, kicks it to Palm. Palm looks for Brian Lynn. Lynn back to Jesse. Checks the clock, 5 seconds left. He's going to make a move to the hoop, and he's going to put up a step-back 3.
Boom.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Jesse Doherty. Not quite sure that's how they drew up the play, but Doherty took matters into his own hands and stuck it.
Yeah, Stoneham coach is
From
not
deep.
happy. I don't know what he's. I think they got away with a little bit of a hand check to begin with.
Possible hook there. That's okay. It'll all even out in the wash here. So after one period, Rockets up 26-12. Again, this might be new to some people. We're going to periods back in the day. In the
halftime.
college game, you play 1 16-minute half. The high school game goes quarters, gives everybody an extra timeout, extra chance to rest.
A couple shots out here. I see a lot of 7th grade. I do coach one of these teams.
Love it.
Wyatt, can you get a shot with these kids over there? That's the future of Reading basketball, for better or worse. Good kids. I think we're going to try to get them out on the court this Friday. But a lot of kids in the stands, which is great to see. A lot of brothers, a lot of family members here.
Yeah, they look up to these guys, right? I can remember being a kid in that very same situation, coming to this very gym and seeing players like Stephen Lane and Derek Sanford and McGillicuddy. These guys were like
those were
icons.
your idols.
Oh, they were my idols. It was Bird, Jordan, and Stephen Lane, and these guys I'm sure look up to Doherty and Beckenhuis and Murphy the same way.
For sure.
Jake Palm, defending Tran at the top of the key. Jake is known for his supreme athleticism.
It's like his old man, Jim.
Yeah.
Not quite.
50. Colin with a deep three goes off the back rim. Jesse is piling up the rebounds tonight as he methodically takes it down and looks to make his offensive move to the basket. Up with a nice left-handed finger roll.
They got to help out there. That's a mismatch.
Yeah, Jesse's too comfortable right now making shots. I'm sure Stoneham's going to try to maybe do something to get him off his game. Double team, zone, something has to be done.
Yeah, you see the difference. I mean, Stoneham's getting every shot they're taking is contested.
Yeah.
Where we're getting a lot of open looks.
Nice play by Brian Lynn on the deflection. A nice block, Doherty, all the way up to Thomas Trahan. Jake Palm for three. He makes it.
There you go, Jake.
Could be his first varsity points of the season. Is that right? Definitely his first three-pointer.
First three. I think he may have had a layup or two, but yeah, good to get him going.
Absolutely.
Get a little confidence.
Love the confidence. Brian Lynn, again, a defensive dynamo out there on the floor hustling. Love to see it.
Great.
Another jump ball.
It's great to see. I mean, if you're coming off the bench, expectation is you're getting on the floor, earning your minutes, earning some time.
I got to tell you, Brian Lynn's getting high fives up and down the bench for his hustle and his defense in the minutes that he just contributed there. By the way, I think I owed my older son James $100 because I said, listen, he's had foul trouble the last 3 games.
Yeah.
I said, you get out of the first quarter without a foul, you get $100.
Right.
I want you to play quarters 2 through 4 aggressively.
You can do whatever you want.
He's had 2 in the first quarter, like the last 3 games.
Yeah.
And now he can play free.
Yeah, James plays hard. I think it's those cheap ones. Those cheapies are the killers.
Yeah, on the offensive glass, tries to reach in and gets a little ahead of himself. So we have a score of Rockets 31, Stoneham Spartans 12, with 6:51 left to go in the half. Coach Morrissey has to be thrilled with what he's seen so far from his Rockets. Balanced scoring. Doherty's getting whatever he wants. The defensive end and the rebounding has been fantastic. This one so far is well in hand.
Yeah. I mean, I'd written down 3 things, kind of keys to victory, Jim, as I was doing my homework.
Yeah,
thinking
that's
about
awesome.
the team.
Yeah.
And I wrote down defensive intensity, bench contribution, and ball movement.
How's that going so far?
I think it's going pretty well.
Nice. I
mean,
agree.
Defense intensity, no easy baskets. Guy's going to make a pull-up 3, contested. That's not going to go in all night, right? You start to see those things bounce off, get the rebound, get a fast break.
Rockets giving a 4-1 look with Beckenhuis at the top. Yeah, here's the adjustment for Stoneham going to a zone, see if they can cool down Doherty a little bit. Rockets will go into their zone offense with Murphy in the high post.
There you go.
Great pass and dish by Murphy, Doherty to Murphy. Exactly how you want to attack the zone.
Yep. Get it to the middle.
Swing it quick. Don't let him get set up. Here comes Farrell. Nice spin move on Beckenhuis.
Good help.
Really nice move, but couldn't finish with the right hand by Colin Farron. Here comes Doherty. Looking to make a move. Another great pass to Murph, who misses the bunny. He'll regret that one.
You'll hear about that one.
Doherty will be busting his chops for maybe his whole life. Tran's off and Beckenhuis with the rebound. Aiden looking to push. Off to Jake Palm on the perimeter. Looks to be aggressive. James to his left hand again. Up and in for the bucket by number 12.
Yeah, they just don't have an answer for Jesse. Don't have an answer for James inside. He's got a good couple inches on all these kids.
Here comes Farron. Over to 25 Bunnell. Dylan Posey pulls up for a deep 3-pointer and makes it. Those 3-pointers are keeping it close here for the Spartans. Speaking of 3-pointers, Jesse, great pass underneath to Thomas Trahan, kicks it out to Jake Palm with his second trifecta of the evening.
Good dish, good pass. I mean, they're really respecting Jesse now and doubling him, which frees up everybody else.
Farron, another nice move, but couldn't finish. And that ball just went off the Stoneham player's foot.
Yeah, expect a kick there.
Collins a little frustrated because he's getting to the basket, just not finishing like he'd like to.
A good opportunity here for a couple of kids that haven't played a lot to get in today, so let's see what happens.
Number 4, Nick Andreeve into the game, senior. Jake Palm, 14 to Thomas Trahan, number 3. Looking for Murphy at the high post. Murphy kicks to Palm, who's feeling it. The heat check by Jake Palm. Is that Ray Allen or is that Jake Palm? What is this?
0 for the season and 3 for 3.
Only player in the team that can dunk, and he's living at the three-point line.
Yeah. We'll see.
Good for Jake. Good for his confidence.
Now he's got to know they're going to respect that, so now he's got to
now we'll go dunk the ball.
There you go. Every home game we've had a hot three-point shooter. Trahan, Shea that had 5 three-pointers and a half.
Yep.
Trahan had 3 against in the next game. So every game we've had someone get hot.
Thomas Trahan over to Palm.
So that's he should go to the basket there.
Heat check. Murphy gets a foul with a push-off on Mankey.
I'm saying that because he's my kid, for the record.
Yeah, you're allowed to be critical.
I'd rather a layup than a 15-foot baseline jumper that I don't think he takes that shot all that often.
The funny thing about Murphy and Mankey, Josh and I played against each other in high school and we hated each other.
Yeah.
With a passion, but now our boys play against each other and we've become great friends.
It's funny how that works.
I love seeing these boys compete. Top of the key. Oh, 25 lead. He wants to jack it up. So does Colin. Colin puts it up. No good. Tipped out by Mankey. Back out to Colin. Colin with a drive-in dish and foul on number 22, Hayes Littlefield, into the game. Junior, who's had a really nice early season for the Rockets.
Yeah.
Valuable minutes under the hoop.
Well, what you're saying, James getting in foul trouble, he's been coming in, providing really good, solid minutes.
Nice defense by Palm. Here comes Andreeve on the attack. Hayes Littlefield to Thomas Trahan. Good ball movement by the Rockets. Andrew Jackvani for 3. Just missed, in and out. Jackvani, number 11. Junior. Good defensive play by Hayes Littlefield. Here comes Jackvani. Jakey Palm for 3. Thomas Trahan for 3. Good hustle by Andreeve with the rebound, and Stoneham's on the attack. Colin again gets to the hoop, just in and out. He can't buy a basket in there. Getting good looks, though.
Let's get a layup here. Get a little three-point happy. There you go, good take.
Andrew Jackvani. You called it.
I did
Let's
call
get a layup.
it. Getting a little three-point happy.
Number 11, Colin Farron to the basket again. He keeps attacking. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
Back to the line. This one's getting a little out of hand score-wise. We've got a 43-15 score right now. Rockets are up. Thought it might be a little more competitive than this, but
yeah, feels a little closer than that. But you think about, Jake had 3 threes. I think Jesse had 2 or 3 threes.
Those add up.
And those add up, And they've missed, as much as they've gotten to the rim, they.
Number 1, Shea Donahue in the game for Mr. Ray Allen himself. Jake Palm.
We'll forget about the 4th one. The wind picked up for that one.
He got tired. His legs got a little tired. Farron makes the second free throw, and here come the Rockets. Thomas Trahan on the move. Possible kickball there, but
good
no
idea.
call. Stone was back on the attack. Mankey on the wing, looks to drive, puts it up and draws some contact by Hayes Littlefield. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, we know what Stoneham does now, right? They get the ball, they drive, look to get fouled. Couple shooters, but overall not a ton of offense. I think this unit in right here, it'd be interesting to see if they can kind of keep it tight, run the offense just like the first team was doing, and get some layups, drive and kick for the wide open threes, but keep playing within the offense.
Colin Mankey makes his free throws. Here come the Rockets. Coach Paul Morrissey shouting plays from the sideline. Stone looks to be in a 1-3-1 zone. Andrew Jackvani looking to penetrate and dish. Out to Tom Trahan, a nice pull-up jumper, front rim. Stoneham with the rebound. There comes Colin Farron.
You know what he's doing.
Aggressively bringing the ball to the basket. This one he gets to fall. Cuts the lead to 43-21. Coach Morris, he'll take a timeout and settle the troops here. A mini run by Stoneham here in the last several minutes.
You're not surprising. I mean, they're playing hard. They're playing hard. They're still taking it to the basket. A couple layups have gone down. They had missed a couple early on that were right there. The second unit's got to find Hayes right there on that. He's been open a couple times at high post versus just whipping it around the outside.
Wyatt, I'm hoping you can zoom in on our ball boy there. See him in front of number 22. Zoom in on that character right there. His name is Christian Garcia. Okay, he's a 3rd grader from the Killam Middle School.
There you go.
Kid is a baller. He told me that his job description entails if the ball goes out of bounds, he needs to hustle to get it, get the ball back to the official. He's also really good at keeping the players hydrated, which is important. And he's done an amazing job for the team this year. He's at every game on the bench and does his job well.
It's funny to look back like the Steph Currys, right? That was their job when their dad played too.
Yep.
You know, it's fun to see the kids down there.
Doesn't have a big brother on the team, which is
No?
unusual. Usually you'll see
There you
like
go.
a little brother, but he's
Yeah, good
just
for him.
a fan who likes to help out. A couple of juniors in the backcourt with Shea Donahue and Andrew Jack Vaughney.
See if they get into Hayes here. There you go.
It's like they're listening to you, Randall. What's going on?
He's got a turn face. Get some cutters.
Senior Tom Trahan drives to the hoop. Will be at the line for 2.
I guarantee you, Coach said, get it to Hayes in the middle on that side. That's where James was doing some damage.
Senior Tom Trahan with 2 shots, misses his first. Very good 3-point shooter. He came in early in the game, beginning of the season. Red hot, scored 8 quick points to keep the Rockets in it.
Yeah, the Burlington game.
Hayes with the hustle rebound out to Andrew Jack Vaughney. 3-point specialist, Shea Donahue. Here comes Mankey. Looking to drive and put it up. And again, drew a hoop and the harm.
Yeah, it's not a secret what's going to happen when they get going downhill.
Colin Mankey's only a sophomore, so we're going to see a lot of him over the years. Hayes with a nice rebound, and here comes Andrew Jack Vaughney.
Let's finish. 2 minutes left here. Let's finish strong. Little run here from Stoneham.
Hayes out to Shea Donahue.
There you go.
Who squares one up and drains it.
Great shooter. When he gets hot, he's a guy that can rip off 3, 4, 5 in a row like he did against Woburn.
Best part about that Woburn game for Shea is that if you recall, Randall, he missed his first 4.
Yeah.
But he just kept jacking it up. I think he made 5 in a row after he missed his first 4.
Which that game was pretty close.
It was close.
And then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Yep. No, great confidence. He's got no conscience, which is kind of what you need out of a good shooter.
He's driving here.
Colin Mankey on the drive. Hayes Littlefield on the defense. Another hustle play.
The difference there is he picked him up a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Didn't let him get downhill.
Jack Vaughney on the attack, puts it up and just off the rim. Colin Mankey back the other way. Here comes Farron. Looks to drive and dish, and Jack Vaughney with a nice steal. Here come the Rockets back the other way. Shea Donahue again, not afraid to let it rip. Great hustle rebound by Hayes Littlefield.
I think Farron's starting to show a little bit of wear, a little tired, right? He's been out there a long time.
He has. Farron and Bunnell carrying the scoring load for Stoneham. He'll drive and dish again. Again, just in and out. I think you're right, a little fatigue setting in on number 11 for Stoneham. 8 seconds left. Rockets looking to get their last shot. Hayes Littlefield for 3. No good.
I think he's a little gassed too.
End of the first half, Rockets up 48-23. Coach Morrissey and crew will head into the locker room feeling pretty good about what they saw in the first half. A lot of guys played, a lot of contributions from a lot of kids out there, and they're in command of this one so far.
Yeah, I mean, 48 points in the first. That's a lot of points for a high school game. I think second half is an opportunity for them to work on some stuff. Work on some, being patient in the offense and whatnot, because they can get the first unit's going to get whatever shot they want, right? Jesse's can go by him, score, et cetera, et cetera.
Can you zoom in and see the woman in the white and the woman in the gray right behind the bench there, straight ahead, straight across in the stands, 3 rows up? Can you zoom in on them, please? One in the white sweater and one in the gray.
Is that Mrs. Murphy?
No, over to the right here. This way. Oh, there. Okay, so we just want to call attention to these 2 lovely ladies. This is Erica Palm and Allison Murphy, right? I just saw them applying hand sanitizer together.
That's good.
What could they possibly be talking about?
Not basketball.
Not basketball, I can guarantee that. Could they be talking about fashion? Could they be talking about new COVID rules in the school? What do you think, Randall?
Well, I'm going to get myself in trouble.
I think that's the idea. But the thing is, they're never going to watch it. They're just going to hear from people that may have heard it, right, Wyatt?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone.
Come on, do you leave me out here on a limo by myself?
You keep going, Jim. You keep going.
Come on. They're turned around so we can't see their faces, but two great moms in town. And,
yeah, for sure.
You know, they're here for the social scene more than the basketball. Very supportive. You can zoom out on them now. So, what do you think? We take a break here, a couple minutes?
And a 5-minute break, and we'll come back.
Cool. Okay, we are back. Randall, I thought we had a nice partnership here, but as I tried to bust
You're trying to
chops
go
here
down.
at the end of the first
You're going
half,
down roads I've been down before. I've been down those roads
fighting.
before. I have a. It's funny, Jim. In my wallet about 15 years ago, a friend of mine gave me this card. Can you see this? Can you zoom in on that? That's my stop talking card.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Well, you a chatterbox there?
No, just when I'm in a business meeting or whatever else and someone's talking too much, I just slide this their way.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is my friend gave it to me when I was going down a path that I shouldn't with my wife, and he just slid it over very smoothly. And I looked down and it just said, "Stop talking." So
I think I could learn from that because the first game we did, I've
Yeah.
never done basketball play-by-play before.
Yeah,
and I was thinking more like radio.
Yeah.
Like you got to call every pass, every cut, who's touching the
Right.
ball. I'm thinking of Johnny Most back in the day.
yeah.
I forget the viewers can see the games.
Yeah.
They don't need that type of. So I need to talk less and listen more.
Well, you got people letting you know too what we need to be doing better.
That's
so
right.
All complaints they can formally go to Jim Murphy. I don't
That's
know
right.
What, I think
They come
Jim's
in, by
cell
the
phone
way.
is well known in Reading.
Yep.
So
Brian Van Horn and the Van Horns checking in from Pittsfield, Maine.
there you go.
Are the Palms listening out in Oregon these days?
I think my mom is probably listening.
Okay.
Mom, if you're out there, Fran Palm out in Bend, Oregon.
Hi, Fran.
I know Aaron Vanderhoof, Jake's uncle, and their crew, Alyssa and Cam. Maybe Kate and Reese. Probably not, but I know Aaron, if you're out there. Thanks for logging in and watching your nephew. Good day. Knocked down a couple threes for you.
His big birthday coming up this weekend.
Big
right?
tomorrow.
Big 16 tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the big 1-6. So
We have 380 people currently in the waiting room right now.
it's going viral, Jim.
Looks like the Rockets are going to come back with their starting five of Hunter Hayes, Jesse Doherty, Aiden Beckenhuis, Luke Benson, and James Murphy. 5 seniors in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think if they can extend this a little bit more, I think they're, get a good couple minute run here for these guys and then get some other kids in to get them a little bit of run.
Stoneham counters with Mankey, Tran, Farrell, Bunnell, and Joseph Celli. There comes Tran on Beckenhuis. Colin Farrell got a nice rest at halftime. Tran to the basket. Nice block by Aiden. Good play by Colin Mankey. Slapping the ball off Jesse Doherty. Stoneham retains possession. Rockets in man-to-man. Three-point specialist right back at it. Jack Bunnell.
It's funny, some of these out-of-bounds plays, Jim, we've been, the out-of-bounds play that they just ran, I think we ran back in 7th grade.
Bunnell's a junior. We'll be seeing a lot of that lefty three-point shooter over the years. Beckenhuis and Doherty with the dribble handoff. Benson with the high screen. Hunter Hayes for 3. No good. Ooh.
Good battle by James. Looked like that was their 2 against our 1. Looked like that was ours, but
48-26. Rockets maintain a 22-point lead here with 7 minutes to go. Just starting things here in the second half. Joseph Celli makes a move and get called for a travel. Looks like Stoneham's countering with a 1-3-1 zone defense. Beckenhuis to Hunter Hayes.
good cut.
Hunter drives and dishes to Murphy, lays it up in it.
Good cut. Against that zone, that's what you got to do. You got to cut to the basket. Look for the cutter.
Rockets staying here in man-to-man. Bunnell loves those long
Out
threes.
deep.
Long rebound, back right out. Up and in. Colin Mankey on the putback. Murphy with the rebound. Here comes Beckenhuis. A couple nice chances there for Stoneham, but couldn't get one to fall.
Bunnell definitely has the green light to shoot. Good take.
James with a nice spin move, high off the glass. Couldn't get it to fall. Here come the Spartans. Tran looking to be aggressive.
Good pass.
Drive and dish to Farrell. A nice play. Can't go wrong with a point guard that wants to be aggressive and get in the lane. Murphy in the high post against the zone. Beckenhuis looking to move the ball to Doherty. James with the high screen on Aiden. Drives and dishes. Aiden for his first 3 of the game. Just a bit long. Here comes Farron. Out to Bunnell. Misses the 3. Good battle there by Mankey and Beckenhuis. Rockets ball. 5:30 left in the half. Rockets are up 50-28. Assistant coach Carl McFadden helping with the offensive play calls. Calls for a 5-out.
A little push here. Let's put this game out of reach.
Stoneham looks like they're staying in the 2-3 zone. Doherty looking to make a move in the middle. Nice dish to Benson.
Jesse's definitely been looking to ditch a little bit more tonight, it seems like. Getting more people involved, which has been, he's got a couple great passes.
Turnover by Stoneham. Doherty to Beckenhuis for the layup. Rockets like that fast break. Tran to Mankey. Looking to Farron at the top of the key. Who up faking, take it to the basket. Nice defensive play by Murphy. Good steal. Aiden on the attack.
Jesse wants it.
Jesse's crying for the basketball. Drains it.
Boom. That's fine.
You know that look of desperation, like, Aiden, give me the ball.
Good little push. That's what we were looking for. A couple good stands. One thing about Stoneham is when they do drive, they have a lot of guys under the basket. It really frees up the fast break. And so we have a couple, if you can get that rebound and get it out, we've had a couple nice fast break points. And then, great drive. Aiden's really done a great job this year of driving, kicking, especially to Jesse. When he gets an open three-pointer, he's going to make that more times than not.
Nice win by the Rockets JV team over Stoneham today. Coach Huizinga does a nice job with the JV unit. Coach Buddy O'Neill with the freshman team. Three strong programs this year for the Rockets. The future is bright.
Any other shout-outs, Jim? Anybody else out there that you know?
Let's see who's blowing me up. No, not really. I think everybody's kind of chilling on here on a Tuesday night. Our next game is here back at the Hawks Fieldhouse. For those who want to show up in person, we play Lexington. We've got the early game at 5:30 on Friday. That should be a competitive battle. Lexington's always good. Coach Morris is staying with his 5 senior starters here with 4:23 left. 57-28, Rockets lead. Stoneham staying with their starters as well, with the exception of number 5, Dylan Posey in the game now. Here comes Colin Farron. Mankey looking to make a move on Murphy. Good steal by Hunter Hayes. Jesse Doherty on the break. Jesse keeping his eyes up, looking for a teammate. Inside to Murphy. James looks to make a post move, kicks it back out to Jesse for 3. No good. Hunter Hayes on the rebound. Ooh. He throws it away. Nice rebound by Hayes, a little hasty in the pass to Doherty. Rockets back on defense here. Colin Farron now takes the point guard spot with Luke Benson on defense here. Bunnell to Tran. Nice turnaround jumper by number 3, Matthew Tran. Beckenhuis guarded by Posey. Now it's Hunter Hayes, gets it stripped. Just for a second, Doherty will settle things down.
Back in their zone.
Yep, back in the 1-3-1. Doherty looks to penetrate and dish. Murphy to Hayes. Hayes with a nice ball fake and a pretty 3. Just doesn't go. Mankey with the board. Attacking Murphy.
That's when he gets in trouble,
He gets in the reach, yeah.
Pick him up a little bit quicker. Once he puts the ball in the court, 2-3 dribbles, he gets in trouble. So a little bit higher. Pick him up
I don't think he's ever committed a foul in his career, too. He always has something to say.
Yeah.
Similar to the first half. First guy off the bench here is 25, sophomore Jack Murphy, in for Hunter Hayes.
A good opportunity here for Jack to come in, Probably going to get a lot of minutes here in the second half.
He'll be defending Dylan Posey, number 5 for Stoneham. Bunnell trying to get the ball in. Looks like it could be a 5-second call there, but good.
Ooh, bad luck.
Fortuitous bounce there for Stoneham into the hands of Tran for the layup. Thought it could have been a 5-second call there. Coach Morrissey calling out a play to Doherty. Doherty looks into Murphy, gets stolen by Farrell. Farrin, I should say. Nice job by Aiden Beckenhuis taking the charge there.
Yeah, good help defense there.
Jesse did a nice job guarding Bunnell. I think it's Bunnell, maybe Bunnell. Lefty wants to shoot the 3. They took away the 3. He drove in, but his buddy Aiden was there.
Yeah.
Defensively
He was
to help him out.
He was waiting for a minute there too.
Aiden will drive and dish to Murphy, out to Doherty. 3-pointer, back rim. Here comes Stoneham. Doherty hustles back to defend against Bunnell. Posey at the top of the key. Farrin on Beckenhuis. Good defense by Aiden. Here comes Jack Murphy on the attack. Murphy to Doherty to Benson. That's how you run a fast break. Well done.
Love the bounce pass. I was telling my 7th graders, bounce pass, lost art in this game.
Absolutely. You love when 4 Rockets touch the basketball.
Yeah.
Long rebound by number 12, James Murphy, over to Beckenhuis. Brian Lynn looking to check in the game. Aiden with a nice soft elbow jumper by Aiden. That was pretty. Aiden's much improved shooting this year.
He's been a much more of an offensive threat than
Murphy.
previous years.
Murphy covering Mankey on the perimeter. Here comes Tran on Murph Jr. Jack drew another foul. Didn't like the call. Bucket didn't go, and Tran will be at the line shooting 2. 61-32. Rockets lead here with 1:32 left in the 3rd period. This one is well in hand as Tran makes his first. Into the game comes Brian Lynn for senior Luke Benson. Lynn had some nice minutes in the first half, if you recall, hustling all over the field, all over the court, I should say, making a lot of nice defensive plays, rebounds, had a block shot. Nice addition to it.
Yeah, all these bench guys have a role, right? His is to come in, play great defense, get on the floor. You know, maybe get a little bit of energy on with the team if they need it.
Tran makes a second. Stoneham is still in their zone. Beckenhuis to Murphy. Jack swings it over to Jesse. Jesse, ball fake inside. Back over to Jack Murph. Good ball fake. Looks to penetrate and dish. James top of the key for 3. Off the front rim. Jack with the rebound out to Aiden.
See if we can lay up here. Watch the baseline guy.
Jesse calling for the pick. Looks to penetrate. Not much there. Kicks out to Jack Murphy for 3.
There you go.
He drains it. Good confidence booster for the sophomore there. Caught it in rhythm.
Yep.
Great pass by Doherty. And Beckenhuis down the other way. Almost with the steal.
Yeah, that little drive and dish, you know, high screen, come off, pull the defense in, kick it to Jack for a nice 3. In rhythm.
Rockets up 64-34. 42 seconds left here in the 3rd period. Beckenhuis defending Farrin at the top of the key. Bunnell dying to shoot that lefty 3 right in Jesse's eye. Jesse gives him a nod of appreciation. Like, oh, nice shot, dude.
That's what it feels like to have somebody.
He's done it enough to other people, hasn't he?
I don't think he liked it as much on the receiving end.
Doherty handling the basketball here, trying to get the last shot. Brings it in. Nice little fadeaway, just in and out. Ooh, Brian Lynn cut an elbow to the face, but looks to shake it off. Oh. Stoneham on the attack there. Farrin to Mankey to put one up on the board. End of the 3rd period. Score Rockets 64, Spartans 39. 8 minutes left to play in this one.
A little surprised coach is keeping the starters in. Wouldn't be surprised if that, another minute or two here, he put some subs in.
Yeah, I think they sat a lot in the first half, so maybe he wanted a rhythm, kind of get back to it. They haven't seen a ton of zone this year, so it's nice that they have they're playing against the zone to work on their zone offense.
Yeah, this is when, it's easy to get a little lackadaisical out there. It's easy to kind of up by 25, game in hand, maybe settle a little bit more than you would normally. So I bet he's telling them right now, hey, guys, you're in there, run the offense. Let's get good looks. Don't force it.
Quick shout out to a Stoneham couple, Bob Kennedy and Arlene Cockoluto, who happened to be James and Jack's uncle, right, at home in Stoneham because it was too far to come today. I think they're going to Disney World, so they don't want to get sick.
People around here, it's 10 miles, and I haven't seen them in 6 months. Why? Well, they're so far away. Where do they live? Stoneham.
My uncle says he can't come here because he can't get COVID because they're going to Disney World, the COVID capital of the world.
Yeah.
He goes, I can get it when I can get there.
Yeah,
I just got to get on the plane. Here comes Aiden with B-Lynn up top of the key with the screen. Jesse in the corner. Drives and dishes to Brian Lynn. Deflected out of bounds off of Lynn. Coach Morrissey not happy with that play coming out of the timeout. Rockets need to keep their intensity here, even though they're up 30. Still need to execute. Jack Murph on Tran. He drains one from deep.
Yeah, Stoneham's sticking around. I mean, they've played hard the whole game. I'll give them credit for that.
64-42. Got the lead down to 22. Aiden to Jesse. Off the rim. Nice rebound by 55. John Clemente. Here comes Farron on the drive and the dish. Now it's a 20-point game. It's not like the NBA where you can come back down 20,
no,
can you?
I don't think so. But, I mean, we're getting looks. We're just not making them.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half, we were knocking a lot of three-pointers down. I don't think we've made any. The coach is not going to be happy with this little comeback here.
No. Score 64-44. Rockets up by 20, but Stone is mounting a mini comeback here. A little sloppy with the basketball the last couple of possessions of the Rockets. Nice defense by Murphy there, stealing the inbound pass. Here comes Beckenhuis. Aiden to Jack Murphy. Jack to Jesse. Calling for the high screen. Jesse gets into the paint. Drives and kicks to Beckenhuis. Aiden for three, no good. Brian Lynn in there hustling. Stoneham with the rebound. Here comes Farron. Farron drives on Murphy. Another block, another foul. Got him with the body.
Yeah, to your point that the zones caused them a little bit of problems the second half. Funny, the first half it didn't. Interesting, the second half it has, which you'd think would be the other way around. We'll see if they make any adjustments here. Luke coming back in. Luke's the guy on the baseline cutting and moving the ball. And that's what, you hold the ball against the zone. That's never a good thing. So we'll see if Luke coming back in can get them moving a little bit and at least keep them honest with having to, think about him on that baseline.
Benson in for Brian Lynn. Farron makes one free throw. 19-point game. Rockets looking to get a quality shot here with 6 minutes left in the game. Benson to Jesse. Jesse for three. That'll stop the streak right there. A nice open three-pointer by Jesse Doherty.
But even that, Luke gets in, right, cuts the ball.
He brings a different energy. He definitely does. Yeah. He's the glue guy. He makes it all go. Very unselfish. Good defender. Whoa. And a nice rebound by Luke, too. Luke's a guy that doesn't need to score, right? He's a guy that's in there doing his job and just as happy to play defense and move. And he'll take an open shot, but he doesn't need it to survive. Jesse with the drive and 5 on.
Yeah, the offense was definitely getting a little stagnant. Guys standing and against the zone, that's the last thing you want to do.
Rockets back up 22, 67-45. 5:38 left. Doherty makes the first. Jesse makes them both. Rockets back up 24. Here comes Farron on Beckenhughes. Beckenhughes and Murphy do a nice job switching. Great defense by Aiden as he pushes the basketball. Looking for Doherty. Doherty to Murph. Deflected out of bounds. Still Rocket ball.
You could see Aiden there saying, enough of this. I'm just going to get this ball. This game's getting a little too close. Let me lock down here.
Aiden drives and dishes to Jesse. Jesse looked for a cutting Luke Benson, up and in.
I was going to say, call Luke Benson layup, Jim.
You should have, man.
I did. In my head, that's what I was thinking.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Here goes Luke. Here comes Jack Murph. And he's got Doherty with him. Puts it up and in.
Good play. Jesse was yelling at him. If you don't pass me this ball, son, you're not getting it back.
I talked to Jack. The key to being a sophomore and, ignoring your star power forward who leads the league in scoring, it's not easy to do. I mean, Jack's like a little brother to these kids. He really is. To Aiden and Jesse, these guys are been hanging around together for a million years, so they treat him like a little brother, and that's exactly what I would do if I were my little brother. Give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
You good?
Jack's like, but I got a layup.
This is my show.
Give me the ball.
This is my show.
Yeah. You got to earn your stripes a little bit. He'll have his day, right? He'll.
Yeah. A couple good sophomores.
The kids that we were showing earlier, they'll be yelling at them when he's a senior.
That's one thing the senior group does, both on the football field and the basketball court. They are really good leaders, and they show the younger kids what it means to lead, and they do it the right way. They don't do any of this hazing stuff, or but they'll they'll make it clear that there's a pecking order. And
no, just having Jake as a sophomore and even as a freshman playing a little bit of varsity football with kicking, I know he's had a great experience with the older kids, really taking him under his wing. Which he'll do to someone else in a couple years when he's a senior.
Yep,
so
that's how you build a program.
Pay it forward.
So Rockets have some new faces out there. Number 4, Nick Andreeve checks into the game. Tom Trahan, number 3. Aforementioned Jake Palm, number 14. Hayes Littlefield, 22, and Andrew Jackvoni, number 11. Speaking of number 11,
he just can't. He's had 3 or 4 of those.
Farron, a nice drive and just in and out. Here comes Jackvoni.
Let's see if they move the ball. There you go.
Hayes with a nice pass to Nick. Back to Hayes Littlefield for the layup. Nice ball movement there. Rockets lead back up to 30. 75-45 with 4 minutes to go in the game. Stoneham staying with primarily their starting 5 here.
Not sure.
Mankey driving. High up off the glass. Doesn't make it. Here comes Andrew. Good ball movement. Trahan to Andreeve. Over to Jake for 3. Front rim that one. Maybe rushed it a little.
A little more air into that one.
Colin Farron, nice mid-range pull-up jumper for 2. Nick Andreeve to Trahan. Trahan to Hayes. Littlefield backdoor to Jake. Good ball movement by the Rockets.
Too much
here.
ball movement.
Maybe a little too much. You're right.
Good cutting. You'd rather that though than sticking around in one spot.
Trahan for 3. He can shoot it.
Yeah, he's had a couple.
Damn it.
Here you go.
Thank you. Drop my sheet. Promise I wouldn't swear in this telecast like I did a few times
you
in
made it till the
football
4th
season.
quarter, Jim. So
Hayes Littlefield with back rims of 3. Nice hustle by Palm. Back out to Hayes. Tom Trahan with the cutting. Hayes Littlefield out to Jackvoni. Nice little runner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound to Clementi. Here comes Mankey.
Obviously Stoneham has some kids up to get in the game.
Mankey with a nice up and under move. The sophomore makes a bucket. Makes it 75-52. 23-point lead here for the Rockets. Just over 2 minutes left here in this contest.
That's the cut right there.
Nice cut by Andreeve. Couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. Stoneham ball. Couple new faces for the Rockets here coming in the game. Number 23, Will Moore in the game for Palm.
That's
Will's
the
a
cut.
junior, outstanding young man, outstanding baseball player. And might be the first action we've seen from him on the basketball court this year. I could be wrong, but good to see him out here contributing. And again, Shea Donahue out there. Clemente with the nice rebound, can't get the putback to go. Hayes Littlefield. Here comes Andrew Jackboni. Hayes to Andrew, Andrew to Nick. Nick would get a little anxious with his step there and travel.
We're just like a half step off, you know, a couple great cuts, just guys getting a little bit nervous. Need to slow down a little bit.
Stoneham will counter with 15, John Faletra. Number 4, Charlie Conway. Mankey still in the game. Conway with the cut. Looks to feed Clemente. He throws the ball out of bounds. And 33, Elijah Hespeller in the game. Hope I'm doing these names justice.
It's funny, when you hear the other teams call our team's names and they get it wrong, you're like, I can't believe they don't know how to pronounce this name. And then we do it. That's why I let you do the.
Again, the good news is like nobody's listening, so we can't get into much
I thought you said there was 370.
Yeah, I know, but they might have turned it off.
All right. I was told there was a big crowd tonight, so I'm.
It's like that football game last night, the national championship game. The highest ratings were at kickoff, and then it plummeted from there.
I'm sure.
Elijah for 3, off the back rim. Rebound to Shea Donahue. Here comes Nick. Hayes on the rebound. 59 seconds left to go. Rockets up comfortably, 75-52. Andrew Jackvoni a little aggressive there on the defensive side. Number 4, Charlie Conway will go to the line for 2.
So I think everyone got in for the Rockets tonight, Jim.
That's great.
Which is tough to do when there's 14 kids. We haven't had a game like this where, we've blown a team out and everybody got to play, so it's good opportunity for everybody.
And again, the Rockets face Lexington here Friday night, so gives a chance for some of those starters to get their legs under them.
Yeah, Lexington's coming in 4-3. I don't know what they're doing tonight, but good team. They always have good players, so it'll be a little bit more of a challenge.
Shea Donahue for 3, front rims it, his own rebound, does a nice job following his shot. Good play by number 15, John Faletra, on the defensive side of the ball. 30 seconds left.
Gonna move the ball here.
Andrew Jackvoni looking to move it to Will Moore. Nice pass by Hayes Littlefield, couldn't quite handle it. Is Andreev. In comes Mankey.
Yeah, you wonder why he's still in the game.
Yeah, he's played a lot tonight. 12 seconds left. Rockets up by 21. Sellout crowd here at the Hawks Fieldhouse.
We got a couple ideas, Jim.
We
do. A couple of ideas
We do.
to fill some seats that might involve some half-court shooting. I'll leave it at that.
Nice
Leave
move
the
by
audience
Colin Mankey to put in his final 2 of the night. And the Rockets will wrap this one up rather easily. Wasn't always pretty, but they got the W here at the Hawks Fieldhouse.
Yeah, good. I think good first half. I think, not surprisingly, in the second half they came out a little bit flat, a little lethargic and whatnot. So, overall, a win's a win. 75-56. I don't think it was quite that close. I can't imagine coaches all that thrilled with the second half. So maybe a little bit of opportunity to work on some things and get a good win, but also walk away with some things that you can kind of point to at practice and whatnot.
Yeah, I think human nature sets in, and when you're up by 25, 30 points, you lose concentration and a little bit of that. You try not to. You say all the right things, but deep down, it's hard to do, especially for high school kids with a lot on their minds these days.
Yeah. And basketball is just, it's a game of making baskets. First half, Jesse had a couple threes, Jake had a couple threes. Second half, we didn't make any threes.
Yep.
I think we made 1 or 2 from Jesse. That's about it. and Stoneham made a couple more. So basketball, it's a very simple game. You watch the NBA, a team can be up by 20 making 3-pointers, and all of a sudden it swings the other way. All of a sudden they're down by 10, and you see that kind of, happening at even at the college and high school game to a certain extent.
Well, that's it for us here. I'm Jim Murphy here with Randall Palm and Wyatt Meyer. Thanks so much, Wyatt, for your
Wyatt,
work
just
here
so
on
you know,
the
Wyatt
camera.
had to put we had some camera difficulty, and he had to hold the zoom in with his thumb the entire game.
He handled adversity well.
He's going to go ice that tonight.
Good job, Wyatt. For Randall, I'm Jim. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Friday.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night.